I'm going to tell you guys about one of my new favorite books of all time, Strange Sally Diamond by Liz Nugent. Sally Diamond is a neurodivergent woman in her 40s who is survived by her adoptive parents. Her mom died when she was in high school, and at the start of this book, her father just passed away. She was always told by her adoptive parents that they found her in the forest and they took her in, and she's somebody who takes things very literally. She's just always accepted that to be true. No further questions asked. She has no memory of her life before the age of 7. So she's just remained living on this farmland with her parents. She really struggled in school and got bullied. People called her Strange Sally Diamond because she was different. Now, as an adult, she just really keeps to herself on their rural area, their farmland that's a little bit out of the way so they don't get a lot of visitors or people nearby. Since her dad was dying of pancreatic cancer, he knew this time was coming, and he always joked with her, just put me out with the trash, don't spend a lot of time on it. So she does exactly that. Word gets out of what she did with his body. She begins to attract a lot of media attention, and she was on the news when she was younger. There's people who knew about her tragic past, and they start coming out of the woodwork. One day she receives a package in the mail from somebody who she may have known in the past. Once things start to unfold, this book is really hard to put down and look away from, but there are also some things that happen to this girl and people around her when she was younger that are just so hard to stomach. But at the same time, it's you grow to learn why this character is the way that she is. I feel like this is one of the best character developments that I've read in a very long time. Since Sally is so different and has her neurodivergency, she is brutally honest in her interactions with people, and it all comes from a place that has no ill intent. She doesn't understand why the world is so complicated and why people socialize the way that they do. That's something that I really liked about her. Like I said, there are some scenes when you're diving into her past that are just really disturbing and unsettling. So if you're somebody who is sensitive to certain things, I would definitely look up your trigger warnings with this one, but this book is amazing. Earlier this year in February, I read and gave 5 stars to The First Day of Spring by Nancy Tucker, so this was a recommendation. If you like The First Day of Spring by Nancy Tucker, you'll probably like Strange Sally Diamond by Liz Nugent, or vice versa. These are some of my favorite books of all time. The people who recommended this one to me based off of this one, you were so right. And if you guys have any more recommendations like these two, please let me know.